Hey, welcome back to the channel. So this is day 2 of the 30 Good Challenge. It is about 8 p.m. right now, and I was able to complete all but one of the things that I wanted to complete today, but I did still stick to everything that the challenge asked for. I don't know how to phrase that. Okay, so the first thing I did was stick to my diet. I had oatmeal for breakfast. I had like nuts as a snack and mandarins. I had a tomato and hummus sandwich. It's really good. Tomato and hummus sandwiches are so good. I make my own hummus. I have a really good recipe that I use that's like amazing. It's so simple, it's so easy. And I use beefsteak tomatoes. Sometimes I use heirloom tomatoes, but they're not always available at the grocery store, so I use beefsteak when heirloom is not available. Also, heirloom tomatoes are so expensive, and beefsteak are they're like the price of Roma tomatoes, but like a taste that's closer to an heirloom tomato. So I love tomatoes, but if you can't tell, I love tomatoes, but I love tomatoes. So I had that for lunch, and for dinner, which I had like 30 minutes ago, I had my usual, which is plate of basmati rice and black eyed peas on the side. And yeah, that's it. Anytime my sisters see me eating my dinner, they're like, how's your prison food? Because actually I need to take a picture of it tomorrow and maybe show that, because they always say it looks so boring and bland. Like, I don't use sauce. It's white rice and the beans are just boiled, and I just sprinkle salt and pepper. It is, for lack of better words, the whitest meal. I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but my gosh, it's pretty bad. But today it was actually nice having a day where I felt like I couldn't do everything that I planned to do. Because before I started this challenge, and I know I'm only on day 2, but before I started this challenge, it was like I felt like as soon as I woke up, I wanted to go back to bed. I didn't want to be awake. I didn't really want to be alive. But it's like I'm starting to feel a little bit better with just not giving in to boredom, because that was a huge thing. I actually decided to change my YouTube name. My YouTube name was Chi-Chi's Creations at first, and then I changed it to Bored Girl Archives because I was so bored. And then I changed it back to Chi-Chi's Creations because I don't want to identify myself with being bored, because I think being bored is a very underrated feeling for how much influence it could actually have in your life. Yeah, I've been really bored the past month and a half, and it's been pretty bad. I have 2 online asynchronous classes, so it's not like I have to log in for class or anything like that. So yeah, that has been kind of horrible, just being bored, and the minute I wake up just wanting to go back to sleep, or like counting down the hours until I have dinner, so that it's like, oh, I had dinner, so I was like, what, I only have like an hour and a half until I get to go to bed. Like, today was pretty packed. So the first thing I did was work on my painting, and I did that when I got up at 8 a.m. I actually had a horrible night of sleep. I woke up at 12 to 4. Like, I just kept on waking up, and it's because I was so tired. I didn't take my sleeping pill, but I'm an insomniac, so my sleeping pill actually is what keeps me actually makes me be able to sleep through the night. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that I was so tired I forgot to take it and I fell asleep, but then I kept on waking up. And I didn't want to take it at 12 because I'm like, I don't know how much it's gonna knock me out for the morning. So I just kept on waking up and waking up. But I finally got out of bed around 8 a.m. And after working on my painting for 45 minutes, I went to the park and I did my 15-minute run. I went slower than I did yesterday, but I think I enjoyed it a little bit more because I wasn't like going too hard. I was just taking it slow, and it was a pretty good, it was called the Comeback Run on Nike running app, and it was Coach Bennett, and it was really fun and I enjoyed it. And then I walked around the park like I always do. I got back in my car at like 10:15, and so I had to like quickly make my breakfast. I had to quickly make oatmeal, and then I had to I don't know why I keep on doing that. I guess I'm still getting used to like talking to the camera. Everything is but I had to quickly make oatmeal, and when I did that, I like rushed upstairs to get my computer so I can log into my therapy appointment. And instead of just like doing a rundown of my day, like every single day, since I'm gonna be doing this for 30 days, I want to pose a question to the audience, and I'll have that be my title for this video. Is therapy supposed to be boring? Can somebody please answer me this? I need to know. This is the first experience that I have with consistent therapy, which is more than, 2 appointments. Is it supposed to be this boring? Am I supposed to be counting down the minutes? I felt like, when you see therapy in the movies and there are people like lying down, it's like they get lost in time. They get lost with how much time they're spending talking about themselves, and it's like, I just can't wait for it to be over. It's extremely boring, and I don't look forward to therapy. So is therapy supposed to be boring? If you have had a therapist before, if you have done therapy before, should I be looking for a different provider? Because I did like a rating of my provider and I was just like, I'm just not feeling this. This is so boring. Unless this is supposed to be boring, which then she's doing an amazing job. But if it's not supposed to be, I don't know. But I had therapy for an hour and she cuts it off early too because it's so boring. So it's like 55 minutes, almost always. Actually, today it was like 52 minutes. She cut it off really early. But she usually cuts it off like 5 minutes before. She never really lets it run the full hour. Anyways, at least she didn't eat this time during the session. That's fun. Okay, anyways, after that I applied to jobs. I applied to just one job today, and I'm hoping I get this one because it actually fits what I am looking for in terms of the availability. Like, it's part-time, which is what I would like to do since I'll be having my last semester of school this fall, and it's a pretty good pay rate as well, so I'm hoping I get this one. But yeah, we have 28 more days to go, so that's at least 28 more jobs I have to apply to, so I'm not gonna get hell-bent on one. But it was a good job, and I thought I did a pretty good application for it. After that, I actually cleaned my room a little bit, which is crazy because I was thinking I wasn't gonna clean my room, so it was 2 things I had to do today that I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get to it. It was either I cleaned my room or I made the Juneteenth scrunchie video. and cleaning my room. One, I didn't like do a full clean of my room, but because we're moving out, I actually cleared out a lot of my closet. I've packed 3 full bags of clothing, and I even like emptied an entire drawer and got that like, you know, put away in a bag. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I also like got a bunch of clothes that I'm gonna go actually see if I can sell off to a Plato's Closet tomorrow. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that went, that I actually was able to do that. But because I did clean my room, I did not do the Juneteenth video. I started a Juneteenth video, but my head was just so all over the place. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do this video. There's like a lot of planning. Also, I have to create a whole crochet piece for this video. So yeah, that was not gonna work out. Kind of happy I didn't force myself to do it. I'm happy I didn't, because I do want to create good content and not just boring stuff, right? So I'm happy that I just took the high road. And then after that I had lunch and I worked on my book for 2 hours. I actually also got homework done, which wasn't a part of the plan, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's due tomorrow, so I might as well get that done. So I got homework done, wrote for 2 hours, and the 2 hours just went by like I was writing because I had structure. Like, this is what happens when I have a structure that I can follow. Like, the writing gets a lot easier. When it's just like up in the air and I don't really know what's going on and I can't really get a feel of the story, it's so hard to write. But that worked out. That was good. And that's pretty much everything I did today. I had dinner at 7. And so I'm gonna quickly go over what I'm going to do tomorrow. So I'm gonna wake up and work on my painting like I did today. I thought that was a pretty productive way to spend my morning. I'm going to go to the park and go on a 15-minute run and then do a walk around the park to get to my 10,000 steps, which I got to today. And then I'm gonna go home and shower, and then I'm gonna have oatmeal at around like 10:30 or 11. Then I'm gonna apply to one job. I'm just gonna keep it to like one a day so I don't get overwhelmed. So I have run out of jobs on the county website that like can apply to me. So I'm going to have to look at other places that are hiring and see what they have. And tomorrow I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna go take clothes to Plato's Closet and Uptown Cheapskate to sell and see if I can get money from them, because I have a lot of things I don't need anymore. So I'm going to pack lunch because I don't want to, I prefer my tomato sandwich to Starbucks tomato sandwich. Like, I like mine better. So I'm gonna pack that, and I don't mind having their chai latte, but I'd rather have my sandwich. So I'm gonna figure out a way to pack that and go sell off the clothes. And while they're looking over the clothes, I'll be at a Starbucks and be writing. And hopefully I can get a good 2 hours of writing in like I did today. Then I have to complete a scholarship application that I'm actually a finalist for. Woohoo! I'm a finalist for the Chime scholarship application. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that, but I'm a finalist. So I have to submit like a few documents, and I guess then they tell me if I get the money or not. I really need it. If anyone from Chime is watching this, I need it. I'm not afraid to say it. I need it. And then I will have dinner at 7 p.m. Like always. So that's pretty much it. I don't want this video to go any longer than it has already. So I'm gonna end it here. I am going to put a picture of the 30 Good Challenge over there, and also put a link in the description below so that you can follow along with the 30 Good Challenge if you're interested. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh, and also remember to reply in the comments, is therapy supposed to be boring? Okay, bye.